All right, you ready?
Let's dance.
Use the force, Luke.
Live long and prosper.
I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters.
Lilu Dallas Multipass.
Shut up and take my money.
I grab Thor's hammer. What a saving.
One does not simply walk into Mordor.
X never, ever marks the spot.
Winter is coming. You're a wizard, Harry.
Stay a while and listen.
Hey, old Kermit the Frog.
Bow ties are cool.
So say we all.
This is a Play on Nerds. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, but mostly middle-aged men, to episode 241.
That's us.
Of Play on Nerds. I know we are two of the listeners. We, the two listeners, are Steve. This other guy is
Jarman. Good to see you. Here, you guys. There you go.
And we're here to record and then listen to this.
That's the deal, right?
That's it. Well, this week, we bring you a fresh entry from Screenplay Replay, where our AI overlords make us roll dice and on the fly write an American classic.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're going to do this week. But before that, Jarman, what have you been up to since the last time we talked?
Oh, man, it's been, newborn trenches, they call it, basically.
Yeah.
My boy is now 8 weeks old, basically 2 months old. So he's finally just this week starting to get some kind of sleeping in. Before it was completely chaotic with just waking up every hour and a half. Now he's finally, last night was the first time he did 2 3-hour sleeping sessions. I couldn't believe it.
That means you're getting close.
Oh man, it was great. So I'm just staying up at night because it was getting so chaotic that I had to get my wife to sleep because she has to actually go to a place to work. Whereas I can take a nap after she goes to work because my mother-in-law is staying with us for now until we can put him in daycare later. So my mother-in-law takes over at 6:30 a.m. and I just go right to sleep for like 4 hours and then I wake up. So yeah, it's been a little chaotic, but now I can finally maybe start going to bed with my wife because he's actually sleeping long enough to make it worth it. Because before it's just like
true.
Up and down, up and down, up and down. But yeah, a lot of cleaning up poop and spit ups and doing a couple of baths here and there. You really don't have to bathe a newborn that much.
I don't know if you're talking about you or the baby, but I love it.
Oh, both.
Cleaning up poops, it's spit ups.
I'm pooping all over myself, it's a mess.
That's right. Baby's the least of your worries.
But tonight we went out to eat for the second time since we've had the baby, and just a place right down the street from us with the mother-in-law, and it went
what kind of food?
Huh?
What kind of food? Oh,
it's this great kind of hole-in-the-wall bar type place with like sandwiches and potato salad and they have like pickles at the table you could eat and stuff. And I had a beer and Jolie had some wine. And and the waitress saw the baby and said it was so cute. She gave us a free onesie with the restaurant's logo on it.
Aww.
So that worked out really well. But yeah, that's my life
free
right now.
Onesie, baby. My baby never got me anything free.
Well, you should have just walked that baby around more.
I got to take that baby to more restaurants.
Exactly. So, Steve, what have you been up to? Let me live vicariously through someone who doesn't have a newborn at the moment.
Nothing. No, we're playing weird weather games here in Pittsburgh, so it's hard to make plans and hard to go do things. We're in that weird time of year where, it was 52 yesterday, and then we're supposed to get snow tomorrow. So, we're in this weird time of year where it's just weird weather changes and snow on the ground followed by sunshine, and we're getting on towards spring, but God damn, it can't make up its mind.
It's all over the place.
But we have 2 days or 3 days next week where it's supposed to get cold enough overnight that it's going to snow. And then during the day, get up to 56 or 57, well above freezing. And then at night, back down, snow again.
So it'll melt and then it'll freeze over again and melt and freeze over.
Yeah, that's
Lovely.
The bad part. It's just mud central right now.
Delightful.
That's right. But otherwise, not too much. The only other thing, and I don't have the radical recommend this week, so I'll plug it here. So for Christmas, my brother and his wife got us the game Wingspan. Have you heard of this?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it's about or how it works.
It's a board game. It is, you make a bird wildlife preserve, and birds get you points in a lot of different ways.
Okay.
It's real weird to explain, but it's a good strategy style game, but it's not too heavy. We learned how to play it and been playing it. And then I found out there's a version of it for like the iOS, macOS App Store. So paid $10 for it, and I've just been playing that thing nonstop. highly recommend Wingspan on iOS or macOS.
I love finding dad games that we can play in our free time that don't take a lot of commitment. It's like as we get older, It's hard to play regular video games. So that's nice. I like that.
True. And I always play versus AI because I'm still trying to figure out the goddamn game. I'm still getting my butt whooped pretty much all the time by computers put on easy, by the way. I found it's the kind of game where you beat yourself.
I found so surprising is I joined a group on Facebook called Gamers Over 40, and I was so surprised because you think of gamers and probably pretty male-heavy Facebook group. It's one of the most non-toxic groups I've ever joined. Everyone's so friendly and helpful and nice, and like a lot of them are dads, and they're just kind of like, yeah, I remember this game from like the 90s we used to play, and people were like, yeah, I love that game, and like, what are you playing now? Like, what mobile games do you like when you're holding your kid? And like, this is like the most pleasant group all the dad groups I joined were terrible. They were toxic and awful. This Gamers Over 40 group, I love it. I just turned 40, so I'm just like, this is really nice.
That's right. Was your birthday between last time we talked and now?
That's true. My birthday was between last time we talked and now.
Birthday! Happy birthday.
I totally forgot.
What did a dad with a new baby do for a birthday?
I did. It happened over a weekend. So I had a glass of wine, and Jolie had some champagne, and we watched 2 movies that I got to choose over one movie each night over that weekend. So I was nice to her the first night, not making her watch something she wouldn't like. And she hadn't seen The Full Monty, so we watched The Full Monty. Just a delightful movie. It's so cute and funny and sweet. And then
I love that. Full Monty is so good.
Oh, yeah.
So good. My parents took me to see it in theaters, probably too young.
Yeah.
Just realistically, probably too young.
My mom loved that movie, too. Like, she was just obsessed with it.
But I would argue that it's one of the best comedies that has ever been actually nominated for the Oscar.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Because it's just like a straight up comedy, but
it really is a true comedy. And somehow they got an Oscar swing for it.
Because good acting and just like it's lovable characters and stuff. And
this was back when there were only 5 movies for Best Picture.
Oh, God. Now there's 10.
Now there's 10 thing.
Oh, too many.
Too many.
The second night I was going to have her watch Willow, but things went too late with the baby.
Willow.
So we just watched what's on my recommends for this week. So we'll talk about that later.
Man, you know what we do, Jarman? This is what this podcast turns into. You said it earlier. I got an idea now.
Mm-hmm.
We just pick movies and we pretend they're on theme that you've always wanted to make Jolie watch with you.
And same with Anna.
And
same thing.
right. And so then it's just like, now we got to watch Willow for the podcast. Sorry, sweetie.
And that could be our segment talking about what our wife said about the movie.
Our wives talking about the terrible things we finally had a reason to make them watch. We can try it next week with Moon.
Yeah.
It'll be perfect.
And then I'll do the same thing later with Wolf Cop. Like, I'll make Julie watch that movie.
It's true. I have always wanted Anna to watch Wolf Cop.
I love this idea. This has legs. This is going somewhere.
All right, we're going to workshop this. We're going to workshop
it. That's a good segment idea. We have the rule of 3, and now we can do this somehow.
Speaking of segment ideas, I guess it's time for some nerdy news.
It's time for Nerdy News.
All right, so this week we have disclosure or dismissed. So this is a crazy set of events. The news in the U.S. is already crazy, but this is just specifically having to do with UFOs because we're not getting political. We're just keeping it in my lane, which is UFOs. So it all started with Barack Obama was on a podcast called No Lie with Brian Tyler Cohen, who's a political commentator. And he had a lightning round of questions. This was in mid-February, not too long ago, a couple weeks ago. And Brian Tyler Cohen asks, are aliens real? In the lightning round. And Barack Obama says, they're real, but I haven't seen them. and they're not being kept in, what is it, Area 51? There's no underground facility unless there's this enormous conspiracy and they hid it from the president of the United States. And he says, what was the first question that you wanted to answer when you became president? Barack Obama said, where are the aliens? So this got taken very seriously by a lot of people when he just said, are there aliens? And immediately Barack Obama says, they're real. So he had to give a response back, and he did post on like Twitter or something after this big backlash. Like, oh my God, he's saying aliens are real. He's like, it was lightning round. I was just saying that they must be real because the probability of there not being aliens out there somewhere is so low. I don't think we've ever seen them or met them, blah, blah, blah. But Peter Doocy, who's a dubious reporter for Fox News, was asking President Trump on Air Force One in response to Obama's comments before Obama clarified, or he just didn't say that Obama had clarified. He asked Donald Trump directly, Barack Obama said that aliens are real. Have you seen any evidence of non-human visitors to Earth? And Donald Trump says, well, he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that. So aliens are real? ? Well, I don't know if they're real or not. I can tell you he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that. He made a big mistake. He took it out of classified information. And then Peter Doocy says, do you believe it? And Donald Trump says, no, I don't have an opinion on it. I never talk about it. A lot of people do. A lot of people believe it. Well, the president can declassify anything that he wants to, so I'll get him out of trouble. I may get him out of trouble by declassifying. So that's what Donald Trump said on Air Force One. And so then shortly thereafter, that same day, Donald Trump posts on his Truth social media thing, based on the tremendous interest shown, I will be directing the Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, and other relevant departments and agencies to begin the process of identifying and releasing government files related to alien and extraterrestrial life, unidentified aerial phenomenon, and unidentified flying objects, and any and all other information connected to these highly complex but extremely interesting and important matters. Transparency is very important. We will see what we find. So my take on this is not that... it's basically he accidentally was tricked by Peter Doocy to thinking that Obama had said more than he had, and that he had released some kind of classified information, and that's why Trump was like, oh, he shouldn't have said anything. And so this president basically is like, oh, he should have said anything, so that it is classified, almost kind of admitting that we do have classified information on aliens that has not been released, that Trump is privy to. But he's saying now that they're going to declassify stuff, so this could be interesting. We'll see what comes out of this, because the president just did direct his Secretary of War to release all files. I don't know. What do you think about this, Stephen?
This is a flood the zone distraction tactic for something that
absolutely
either Trump is breaking or will happen. That's what this is. Mm-hmm. They'll flood it at the same time, flood the news cycle with something absolutely crazy. The fact this is that over the top tells me that whatever's about to drop is real crazy.
That's what I'm saying, is that if it takes this president and his chaotic nature to distract from other problems that he's having, that he actually does release classified information of a real nature about there really being some kind of contact our government's had with extraterrestrial life or things they can't explain. I mean, I'll take it. I've been wanting this kind of information my whole life. It's just a shame it has to come through this way. But if it comes because of
I'm willing to bet that we'll get a bunch of UAF, whatever they are now.
UAPs, yeah.
Aerial phenomenon, UAP, they're UAP. Stuff that will be no way to really substantiate. Yes, it'll be good records. Bet you a lot of it'll be military, but I bet you we don't get any little green men out of this.
That's the thing.
We're going to get a bunch of weird aircraft and air phenomenon.
Nothing definitive. No.
Which, mind you, yeah, exactly. It's still cool, and there'll still be some nuggets in there.
Right.
But.
And we have a bunch of Republican representatives who are really UFO hungry guys. Timothy Burchett's one of them. And he's been looking to get this stuff released for a while now. And Paulina Luna is another representative who's really on this UFO disclosure thing. And they both are claiming they've seen documents that they know can be released that have pretty definitive proof in them, and they're hoping that they get released now because the government, this has been directed. So we'll see if anything comes of it. I'm, skeptical too, because nothing ever great happens. So we'll see.
That is true. Nothing ever once at all.
Ever great happens, except for my son.
Except for him, that darling boy.
He'll discover alien proof. My son will do that. So that's my story. Disclosure or
nice.
Dismissed.
And we just did the trailer for Disclosure Day last
That's
episode,
right.
so that's perfect.
It is perfect. Hope it all happens at the same time. We get real disclosure.
Yes, you get a Spielberg movie and a bunch of crazy shit.
Mm-hmm. But that takes us to our main segment. And what is that, Steve?
Screenplay Replay, where we roll dice to tell an American classic.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's making a requel.
Doing the prequel to the X-Men prequel.
The way I see it, someone's out to make a sequel.
See, you can't just reboot a franchise from scratch anymore.
All right. I don't think we have an established cadence of who does what here.
And also a little more explanation for the audience here. So basically, we're rolling on a table to get really popular big films, starting from the 1970s all the way to modern day, I think. 2020s, yeah. And
yeah,
once
there's some 20s stuff in there.
Yeah, once we get that movie, we then decide, we roll again to see who will be in it and what kind of genre it will be. Will it be a sequel, right? We decide whether it's going to be a sequel or a prequel, that kind of thing.
Reimagining, a sequel, a spin-off, a prequel, a reboot, or a remake.
Exactly. So we're making our own version of these classic films. So
that's right.
You want to roll the first D6?
Yeah, I'll roll the first D6. All right. We are number 6. We are doing a prequel.
Oh.
So we're going to roll once on table A. So you do that to figure out what movie we are making a prequel
of. So D100. Okay, here we go. This is a movie taking place before this wonderful, well-known film. Here we go. That is a 12. Superman.
12.
1978.
Superman. Okay.
Somewhat timely.
And it's going to star. This is where it's going to get really dicey. My 100 for my D100. Okay.
Many well-known stars in this list.
Prequel to Superman, starring, that's 20 technically, Anne Hathaway.
Okay. Maybe have our Lois Lane if this is a gender swap.
And 83 Selma.
Oh my God. So Salma Hayek and Anne Hathaway in a prequel for Superman.
Okay. So I think we have to go way back then. Oh. So this is, I think we have to tell the story on Krypton of Superman's dad meeting Superman's mom.
I have even a better idea too. On top of that,
hit it.
So it can either be either Kryptonian parents or just Martha and what's his dad's name? John, or what was his dad's name?
I don't know. What is his dad's name?
Something Kent.
Howard.
Howard Kent.
I don't think that's it at all.
We got to look this up.
Superman robot. No, that's not right. I'm looking for the name now. Well, I can't find it. It
Clark
must not exist.
Kent's dad's name? ? Jonathan Kent.
Jonathan Kent. Okay.
So I think Martha Kent has a torrid love affair. This is Anne Hathaway with a local woman in their town, their farming community, who is Salma Hayek, and it basically puts a wedge in the early relationship between Jonathan Kent and her, to where they basically don't speak to each other in all of their years. They could have had a child, and that's the whole reason why they're childless, going into finding this boy that lands on their farm. And it kind of rekindles their love for each other, that they can raise this boy together.
Okay.
I don't think it's a very solid story.
Right. No, I'm with you. So he's small town, Midwest.
Yeah.
Where's he from? Iowa?
Oh, shoot. Is it a made up place?
Man, we need... It might be. Metropolis is made up. Where is Superman?
Where's Smallville?
from?
Where is Smallville?
Help us, ChatGPT. No, don't tell me Krypton, you piece of shit. Kansas. It's in Kansas.
Smallville, Kansas. Of course.
I know Krypton. Thanks, ChatGPT. All right, so little town in Kansas. His dad. What's a good blue collar job?
Well, they're farmers. They have their own farm.
Oh, that's right. He works the farm. His grandfather's. Maybe he's got big dreams he didn't get to. Like he always dreamed of, I don't know, like being an architect. That feels like a thing.
You want to move into the city, become an architect?
In a movie. Yeah, it feels like a thing that would be in a movie in 1974. Because in theory, we're writing a prequel to the 1978.
That's true. Oh, wait. I'm rolling a D100 to see who plays Jonathan Kent. Hold on. I rolled a woman again.
If you roll Salma Hayek again, I'm going to be so happy.
95. Bill Murray.
Bill Murray. Bill Murray wanted to be an architect, but instead he toils the farm all day. Mm-hmm. Him and his wife have grown cold and distant. Since the farm hasn't been going well, money's been tight. They've been fighting more. Yeah. So instead they just keep their distance so they don't have to fight at all.
And she's going to the town store to get the feed and the things for all the different animals and some blankets. And who's behind the counter but this beautiful Latina woman named Salma Hayek.
Named Salma
Hayek.
Their hands touch adorably when they both reach for the same like scooper in a grain bin.
Fantina. Her name is Fantina.
Feed bin. Fantina. That sounds real.
Yeah, why not?
So they both touch hands and they're reaching for the same ladle. And then they end up accidentally meeting at a bar later, and hormones flare.
They're hitting it off.
Love blossoms.
Yeah, they're both lonely, spurned by previous
Martha
lovers.
And Fantina. Martha feeling underloved, underserved by her husband. Meanwhile, we get a quick cut to Bill Murray trying to turn a giant wrench incredibly comically just for this one moment of the movie. And then back to Martha.
And it's just a whole torrid love affair, the ups and downs, the love blossoming. Her family is calling to her from we'll say like New York or Metropolis. Fantina's family has made a life there and they want her to come join them because she shouldn't be in this small town by herself.
So they make a plan to run away.
Yes.
With one another. It's going to be that night. Martha writes a note to Jonathan just saying she can't be with him anymore.
But the rain starts pouring down as she's writing the note.
Don't try to find me, Jonathan. And she leaves it and she walks out the door with her suitcase into the rain. Salma Hayek, what do you call her? Fantina? Fantina is waiting in a back road with the old red beat pickup truck that was her grandfather's. Mm-hmm. Martha's running out. Just then, Jonathan finds the note much sooner than Martha expected, chases her out to the field, running after her. She's running. She spots Fantina. They wave. Fantina's like, "Come, my love, get in the truck. I'm Salma Hayek." She's okay. We'll workshop the line. We'll workshop the line.
But then as she comes out and he sees her and he's pleading with her, "Don't leave me," you see this green streak come from the sky, land in their field.
No, it kills and crushes Fantina.
Yes.
She rushes to find Fantina in the wreckage, but finds nothing except for the pod that opens. And in her moment of grief, her husband coming up behind her, it opens and she hears the wail of an infant. And in her grief, she attaches to this boy and can't bear to lose anything else. So takes him as her son.
And joins with Jonathan
the secret
to raise him.
And the death of Fantina binds them together. That's really why they're still together. They both have a dark secret.
And it sets up perfectly for the next sequel for the James Gunn movies, where Fantina secretly was absorbed into this Kryptonian force field.
Yeah.
And she becomes an arch villain that comes to seek revenge for never mourning her death on Jonathan and Martha Kent, and Superman has to battle her in a future battle.
Is it like Superman 5 though? Because there's 1 through 4 already exist.
Oh, that's right. We're doing a sequel to the 78.
We're doing a prequel to the 1978 film.
Yes,
about lesbians in Kansas.
But it's just tasteful lesbian love. There's no gratuitous sex scenes in this movie.
PG-13, suggestive sexuality.
Exactly.
Only. And 1 F-bomb, as long as it's not at someone or the act of fucking. That's the
just the pod landing on Fantina and killing her, and Bill Murray just going, "Fuck."
Yeah, there you go. That's it. That's the PG-13. We earned it.
Oh my god!
I think I would see this movie.
I'd watch it.
What a twist ending to watch an hour-and-a-half film about lesbian love in Kansas. At the end, have it be a Superman film for the last minute and a half.
It's a prestige Oscar film. It's like a great late stage career thing for Selma Hayek.
Bill Murray and the performance of his life.
Of his life. Oh my god. Watch that. And all of a sudden it's a Superman movie.
But only for the last minute and a half.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing happens after that point.
Oh my god. Okay.
I think we got Oscar contender on our hands.
We do.
I'm with you. I believe it. Oh man.
Oh, what do we call it?
We do another one?
We need to name it first.
Oh shit.
Nothing Small in Smallville.
Superman Preconceptions.
Preconceptions. I love it. You have a little colon preconceptions. There you go.
Oh man.
All right, second one.
Yeah, we're gonna do a second one.
Sure.
We don't have a plan here, people. All right, you roll the 6 this time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're figuring this out as we go. No,
some of these are gonna run long, but
that's true. We got a 4 sequel.
Okay. So a sequel to 45. Sequel to Forrest Gump.
Starring Selma Hayek.
Selma fucking Hayek. Okay, so we roll once on table A and twice on table B.
Okay, table A is where? Oh, you did table A.
Well, so table B.
Okay, once. Let's do a D100. Finding our actor, right?
Yeah, what 2 actors are going to be in the sequel to Forrest Gump?
Okay, here we go. All right, I got a 98. Who's that?
Okay. 98 is Cate Blanchett.
The love of my life.
That's pretty.
Cate Blanchett.
I know you love handsome women.
I do. And a 5.
Oh, the other end.
Jeez. Meryl
Streep. Meryl Streep. Cate Blanchett. Okay, we got to find a Forrest Gump. I'm totally on board with Meryl Streep and Cate Blanchett. But we need a man. All right, let's roll. I'll roll one more just to see what happens.
Do it.
If we get another woman, though, I'm ignoring it. 78. God damn it.
It might be beneficial for future ones to separate it from male and female.
Yeah. Well, now you win this one. All right, 96. Bryan Cranston.
I like it. All right. Is he our Forrest Gump?
So we got Bryan Cranston, Cate Blanchett, and Meryl Streep. Mm-hmm. I say we push it far. I say that Bryan Cranston is Little Forrest from the end of the original.
Oh, he's the son of Forrest Gump.
He's the son. So we're talking like a 60, 50, or 5-year gap here.
I'm doing it backwards. I have the title already. Son of Gump.
Son of Gump. Okay. And do you would we do it all flashbacky? Is it him talking about more stories about his dad?
Or about his life?
Or like things they did together?
It could be about or together, or just like his dad was never there because he was out doing crazy stuff. So he's living his own life, doing his own things.
So wait, is the actual content of the movie going to be mostly him in the present, or is it going to be mostly flashbacky?
Like sitting
and
on
we got to get Tom Hanks back on board.
I don't think we need Tom Hanks. I think this
so it's going to be Bryan Cranston.
Yeah. So maybe now we do it Bryan Cranston in present day, flashing back like in the original Forrest Gump, and he's been involved in all these different world events over the last 50 years.
You know what I say we do? I say we play the other end. He grew up a child of privilege. At some point in his late teens, Forrest was deemed mentally unfit, though still rich.
Yeah.
He got sent to a boarding school, top of the line, not like a mean boarding school, but like you're going to Princeton boarding school, successful college career, and then inherited Bubba Gump Shrimp.
Right.
A multi-billion-dollar shrimping business. He's been primary owner and CEO for 40 years.
So he's like, he has no mental deficiencies.
More money. No, nothing. Because he was smart as a whip at the end. Forrest Gump. But he hasn't done anything. And so he's in his office. He should be celebrating, but instead he's thinking about his dad. Maybe his dad just died. He's looking at an old album or something and looking at all the things his dad did. Going for that big run. Him and his buddies in Nam, playing ping pong.
Meeting Kennedy.
Lieutenant Dan just everywhere. And he's like, I haven't done anything. And so he takes a hiatus from the business to use his incredible wealth to go and try to like reenact these things his dad did.
Be among the people. Yeah.
Be among the people. Man, I don't know. And then like what kind of things would we have him do? Exact clone things? Would we pick new interesting things?
Well, I think new interest. Well, like he goes to do some of the same things, and then it takes him on a different journey than he expected. And he meets.
Okay, so maybe
Kate
he goes
Blanchett.
back to his dad's hometown.
Yeah,
and sees where like his football jersey is hung up from where he was like a football running star or whatever.
He meets a local girl.
Maybe
He's
that was
single.
college. Maybe it was college.
He's been single this whole time because he just focused too much on the business. And he meets this local girl. We have Kate Blanchett doing a Southern accent, and woman. She's a woman closer to his age, and
that certainly is right. Yeah,
and she basically goes on these adventures with him after they meet and kind of just like are taken with each other. And I say he's kind of losing his way at some point. We can get into how. But I think,
well, I have this idea that he's trying to use his money to like recreate these things, but in some moment he realizes how shallow it is.
Yes,
and not the real experience his dad has, and so
I think that moment should be Meryl Streep being not in a big role, just like kind of a smaller role of someone who knew Forrest in his life, and she sits him down and says, "You're doing this all wrong." We have Meryl Streep give that power monologue that kind of changes his mindset.
What do you think? Like she's like the executive assistant who really runs the company, kind of.
And she was with him the whole time.
I don't know if that's beneath Meryl Streep or not, though. If anything, that feels like a Kate Blanchett right there.
Yeah, somebody who was like, she was with Forrest a lot of his life because Meryl Streep is older. She was there with him.
Oh, okay. Okay, how about this? Kate Blanchett is like his personal assistant who is in charge of arranging all this shit and like his handler.
All right, I like that.
Because he's that rich. And so she inadvertently goes on this adventure with him.
Right.
Because she's looped in already. Okay, we got Kate Blanchett figured out.
Yeah.
We still got it. What do you think of Meryl Streep as like the ghost of Jenna? The mom he barely remembers.
Oh my God. I forgot Jenny dies.
The age would be about right-ish.
Yeah, like she's always there with
from
him.
When Jenny died, not from so that her ghost aged, I guess.
For no reason.
That's how ghosts work in all the movies. They get older.
Somehow she knew Forrest, and like she's the one who sets him on the right path. Yeah. Like, you're doing this all wrong. You're using your money first, and that's not what it's about.
She could just be like a wise, diner patron that he meets.
Who knew Forrest?
Or a trucker.
She's
really subvert expectations.
Like, I knew that boy when he was wearing those things on his legs, and and then he grew up to do this, and that's what made him so special, was that he just had an innocent care for everyone in the world. And that's what you have to do, is open your eyes to what people have to offer, not what you have to offer them. Or something like that.
Okay, I got it. I got the Meryl Streep. I got it.
All right.
So she's like a cousin or something who would have been young and living in Mama's house when she died of cancer. And through the family trust, she is now the one caretaking the house/inn.
I like it.
Which then, of course, he goes back to visit, and they connect there.
Kind of to start his journey, yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least part of his journey. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Okay, so
she has the very authentic Southern accent because that's Meryl Streep and she can do anything.
Yeah. So he goes back to the hometown. They go to a football game. It's not the same. Their next stop is Vietnam to revisit some of the places. And I'm going to say that like in that section is when she's like, this isn't real. You're not really doing what he did. And he's like, you're right. And so he throws his cell phone away, like gets what he was watching, like jumps off a bus into the middle of the like Vietnam jungle.
Yeah. He like works with the people, like, and doesn't go in the cities. And yeah.
Well, in the Forrest Gump book, when he's involved with the space program and he crash lands in the jungle, he lives with like cannibals or something.
Whoa.
For months before they finally find them. So maybe that's the deep cut we pull out of this.
Like, yeah, pull the ones in the books they didn't use in the book. That'd be fun.
Yeah. And then what else? And then he goes and works on one of his own shrimping boats. Really gets in touch.
Yeah.
With his business.
Like undercover
in
boss.
An authentic way. Visits Lieutenant Dan. Who could be like Gary Sinise aged up to be like 90.
Yeah, I like it.
And then we need some sort of triumphant finish.
Wait, I'm gonna make our triumphant finish easier on us. Here we go. 27. At the end, we have. I rolled Christian Bale. That doesn't help much. I was like, who could be our person? Like,
and then the last minute and a half, we realize we're in a Batman movie.
Yes. My Alfred died. I need a new person to be my manservant.
You're my Alfred now.
But this is a Forrest Gump movie. I don't care.
I need the suit oiled every night, or else my head squeaks when I turn it.
Wait, are you Bruce Wayne? Aren't we colleagues? No, I'm not Bruce Wayne. I don't know who that is. No, we both have Fortune 500 companies.
Shrewd businessman Bruce Wayne. I hear he's a great guy, though.
Oh,
it's just what I heard.
And then he's like, yeah, you're right. I could be, I'm a billionaire like you. I could become a superhero. And so he puts on a costume and he becomes a superhero.
And then for Jarman reasons, Cate Blanchett puts on a Catwoman costume, and that's the end of the movie.
All done. The sequel to Forrest Gump.
I think we had 2/3 of a real good idea there.
This reminds me of a TikTok
That's
channel.
More than most current Hollywood films have, just for the record.
But there's this TikTok channel that takes songs and uses AI in a creative way to like change them into different genres or mix songs together. And the whole channel is called There, I Ruined It. And I think that's what we just did. We took this movie and we said, I ruined it. So there's our sequel.
You're happy, Internet.
Son of Gump.
Son of Gump.
And that was Screenplay Replay.
That's right. And I think that takes us into some radical recommends.
Recommend. If you have the means, I highly recommend picking one up.
What do you recommend I do?
I recommend Pleasant.
All right. So instead of watching Willow, because we were too tired to watch a full movie, we decided to watch more of our reality show trash because it came back, and that's season 10 of Love is Blind. This is a show on Netflix, for those of you who haven't seen it, where people are chosen to, in a certain city, to only be dating other people in their same city, but they separate the women and the men, and they go on dates with each other, but in these pods where they can't see each other, they can only hear each other's voices. So the idea is you're trying to fall in love with someone based only on your conversations. Is love blind is the concept of the show. And then by the end of several weeks in these pods, you then propose to someone, or you just, you're done with the show if you don't find someone to propose to. Once you propose, then you go on to a vacation in Mexico together, so kind of like a little honeymoon phase. And then you go and live with each other in this apartment in your home city. So you're both kind of living with each other in a neutral space where you can go to work. You go back to work.
So it's both of their home cities?
Yeah, they can make it so you're all living in the same city. So it's more feasible that you could actually have a relationship together as opposed to being.
Got it.
Yeah. That's what I liked about this show, because other shows like Love Island and stuff, they're from all over the United States. So like,
I'm from Massachusetts. I'm from Kansas. We're going to fall in love. And then,
it's so silly. That's why I do like Love is Blind in that sense, that they keep it in one city so that you could feasibly stay together after it's over. And then, but once you're in the same, you go back to the apartments together and you're finding out what it's like to live with somebody. A lot of these relationships kind of crack under pressure, and the drama's there. And then you meet their family, you meet each other's friends. And then at the end, they have a wedding. And at the altar, you kind of decide, are you going to marry this person, or are you going to just end the relationship? Yeah. So it's kind of silly, but it's also a little more psychological. And they have people like in their late 20s to late 30s. So it's not just like super young, gorgeous people every time. It's a lot of more normal looking people on the more attractive side, but not everyone's stunning on this show, which I like too. It's kind of like more normal people. Some people have a little bit of a belly. Some people, aren't the most beautiful people in the world, but you're falling in love with their personality. Normal hotties. Like, you see someone in a bar, you're like, oh, that guy's kind of attractive. That girl's pretty, but you wouldn't be like, holy crap, that's a supermodel. You wouldn't be like that when you see them. So yeah, it's very addictive. And what the cool thing is, Jolie and I always pause it a million times to like talk about the crap they're doing in their relationship or the things they're saying wrong. And now we've just added the mother-in-law to the mix because she's watching with us while she's staying with us to watch the baby. And I love her comments as a boomer. Like, but she says really funny things, but she's like, I don't like that guy. I don't think they're going to make it. It's just really funny watching with the mother-in-law. So I recommend a little Love is Blind. It's fun. Have you seen it, Steve?
No, we watch a fair amount of trash TV, but we have not ventured into Love is Blind. We're still doing real good on Jersey Shore.
Oh, no, you went full trash. Never go full trash.
Oh, man, we went back to its origins.
Wow. Like early 2000s?
Yeah. That's right.
Dang. That's impressive.
Not as far as Springer, though. That's a different level.
That is full trash. Yeah. But that's my recommendation. Love is Blind. Check it out. Worth it.
All right. Then I guess trailer review.
Yes.
Well, this week I chose Over Your Dead Body, a new Jason Segel vehicle about a woman who catches her husband attempting to kill her, and then hijinks ensue. That seem about right?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's from the people who made Atomic Blonde. It looks kind of wacky with Jason Segel in it. You can only take it so seriously. If anything, the age gap between them is the most laughable part.
Yeah, when the trailer first starts, you just see them across the table from each other talking and kind of fighting and bickering. And I'm like, oh, it's a father and daughter like having an argument. I wonder where this is going. Yeah. And then the next scene, you're like, oh, wait, they're supposed to be married? What? It just felt really weird because Samara Weaving is so young compared to him. It's weird.
Yeah. Now, you also got Timothy Olyphant in there. It's some sort of villain. He's bad because he's got the top button of a button-down shirt button, but with no tie on. That's how you know.
And you got Juliette Lewis, which I like a lot.
Yeah, Juliette Lewis in there. I don't know if I need a Jason Segel action movie or not, but I would love to watch him get beat up Looney Tunes style. I think that'll be fun.
I do like Samara Weaving. I think she's got a lot of potential. She's the niece of Hugo Weaving, and she's just got a really expressive face. I think she's got like a big future in this industry. She's been in a lot of stuff already, but just man, why are they putting her as a wife of Jason Segel? I don't know. I'm trying to see how old they are. Yeah. The difference is.
I don't know. I feel like this is on the tail end of the huge success of was it Nobody with Odekirk?
Oh yeah.
Like, unsuspecting dude put through action scenarios. And then you got the other one with Ke Huy Quan that came out not that long ago. Put a regular dude in action scenarios. There was a Chris Evans vehicle that was basically the same thing not long ago, I think on Netflix.
Yeah.
He played like an IT guy or something.
There was even another one with some older actor doing the same exact thing.
And now it's just, they're like, how do we break this up? And we're like, 2 non-action people in an action film.
Yeah. She's 12 years younger than him, by the way. I thought she was younger even than that, but she's...
That's actually, I thought, younger too. So good for you, Hollywood.
Yeah, she's 34, he's 46. I thought there was a bigger difference there. So my bad. She looks younger than she is. So that's not as terrible.
Sorry, Jason Segel. We assumed you were ancient. And that's on us.
But I do like it's by also directed by Jorma Taccone. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. He's from the Lonely Island guys.
Sure.
Jorma.
Oh, yeah.
So he I think helped write this as well. So he did like Pop Star and a lot of other things. So he's got like a good style to the movies he does. And that's why I think it's so funny. It's like definitely a dark comedy. So yeah, not our usual fare because we don't usually do like just straight up action movies and stuff. But like it looks, I think it's be very entertaining. But you're right. There's a lot of these normal people get swept up. But see, the other ones were always like, it's a retired assassin or retired,
Right, true. It's someone who has a reason to be good at kicking butt.
Yeah. And these are just regular people getting caught up in this as opposed to like retired assassins or something.
So if anything, a major suspension of disbelief that they would survive.
Right.
Got it. I'm with you.
Unless Oliphant is just totally inept, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to give this one 3 Gary Buseys looking across the table and going, I know you're going to kill me, Raul.
That's all it
3
takes. Of them. I'll give this 2 Raul Julias looking at each other and going, Just kind of like nodding and going, all right, I accept that.
Yes.
Entertaining. Yes. Interesting. That's about all it gets from me.
Okay, wow.
But
that's
please.
Fair. That's about as middle as it gets.
Exactly. Join us next time for episode 242, where in honor of Project Hail Mary coming out about a man alone in space finding himself while unraveling a scientific mystery with a plucky side character, a mystery plucky side character in both cases. So what's up with them? We're watching Moon.
Yeah, of course we're talking about Moon with Sam Rockwell that he should have gotten an Oscar nomination for.
Oh, God, totally.
My God.
This will also be the first honorary introduction of our segment where we make our wives watch a movie that they might not have seen before and see what they think of it.
Yeah, we're going to call it Wife Swap. All right, no, never mind. We're not doing Hold on, that might be copyrighted. We're going to look it up. We're going to workshop it.
Screenplay Wife Swap. No,
come on back for that, our nerdy friends. We'll come on back and be your nerdy co-hosts. Thanks again, Internet.
Stay nerdy, my friends.
Thanks for listening to A Play on Nerds. Feel free to email feedback at aplayonnerds.com with all your questions or comments.
Shoot us a message on Facebook or Twitter and earn yourself a sweet shout-out on the show.
Review us on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts so even more nerds can find us. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, we aren't picky.
Check out our entire back catalog and other offerings at aplayonnerds.com.
And how?